Good morning. It's Saturday, the 28th of May 2016. Have a lovely day today. The sun is out, although it's a little bit clouded over at the moment. I'm going to go out after I've finished today's worldwide television phenomenal broadcast and mow my grass and mow down at last the little snowdrop leaves that have been hanging around since January, sort of February time, when we had little snowdrops appearing in the cold weather outside. The thing is, you've got to leave the leaves until they die down. Otherwise, you get leaves come up next year and no little white heads. Little white heads like that they are. And the same with the daffodils. Now, the daffodil leaves haven't died down yet, unfortunately. So I've got to leave them for a bit longer. I mean, I do get quite a lot. I am actually tempted to pull up some of the daffodil leaves, because I do get a lot of them coming up blind, which means they don't have flowers on the end. But same with the old daffodil leaves. Same with the old snowdrop leaves. You're supposed to leave them until they're brown. The thing is, I've got quite a few sort of in the middle of the garden, in the lawn, and the grass is now growing freely. What with it coming into summer now. And it's just you have to mow around the leaves, and they're sticking up all over the place. And I'm starting to think to myself, is it worth it for sort of 2 weeks of daffodils to have these leaves hanging around for months afterwards that you can't cut down because they won't have a flower on them next year? But I'll do the snowdrop ones today. I'll have a little think about it. I'm not sure what to do about that. Thank you very much to Wendy for pointing out that one of the things you can now buy on eBay is one of these. Look at this beautiful Virgin Atlantic plane. Oh, you could be the proud owner of one of these, boys and girls. Look at those colours. Wonderful. You want one, don't you? On eBay it says, we are pleased to offer the retired airframe of Lady Penelope. That's the name of the aircraft. Because Virgin have all wonderful names for their aircraft, don't they? Not like a number, BA 1176. GL 2785. No, none of that. They have proper names. We are pleased to offer the retired airframe of Lady Penelope I'll get to the price in a minute, just a minute now. To aviation enthusiasts, Lady Penelope retired after an illustrious career in the skies for the past 25 years as part of the Virgin Atlantic fleets. The Boeing 747, also known as Queen of the Skies, is the first wide-bodied jet in the world. It has a wingspan of, and it goes on with little bits and pieces. The engines are already removed and the plane is ready to be prepared for shipment. I love it. I would love the idea of having one of those, wouldn't you? A nice, are they jumbos? Are they called jumbos? 747, that's a jumbo, isn't it? I'd love to have a 747 sitting next to my house. Oh, can you just imagine the look on the neighbours' faces if you had one of those? And also, all those blooming people that keep parking up and down my road in their white vans. No more room for those now. There's a plane sitting there. I wonder how legal that would be to actually park one of those, along the road. Maybe without the wings. And just leave a small narrow gap for the bloke who owns the bloody red van that he keeps parking dodgily. It's difficult to get around. Oh, there's a bloke up there. He's got this red van. I think it's a Mercedes. I don't know what it is. But he's out there all the time polishing away. He's got two vans, actually. The trouble is, in this road, people have got 3 or 4 cars now, and that's creating mayhem. But I can sort that out just by purchasing, boys and girls. By purchasing, what's it called again? The Virgin Atlantic Lady Penelope for now I can make a bid on it, and it says here the starting bid is £299,000. I'd have to sell a house, dear. I would have to evict one of my tenants. Now, which one will it be? We could have a lottery, couldn't we? We could have a game on here. Which tenant shall we evict today? Let's swing the wheel. And it would be a wheel with people's names on it. And that would be the person. 299,000. That's for a bid. Or you can buy it now for a cool £900,000. Just 100. I don't even think I could have. Maybe £900,000, boys and girls, will clinch. It will clinch the deal, boys and girls. £900,000 will buy you the Virgin Atlantic Lady Penelope plane. Oh, I love it. What would you do with it? I think I'd turn it into like a glorified caravan. I'm liking the sound of that. Turning it into a glorified caravan. Of course, it would be a static one, slightly longer and slightly wider than the caravan that I was staying in, quite possibly. Or you could split it. You know, that could be like for a big family. Or I suppose you could split it up. You could split it up. So if it's so long, you could, I suppose, partition bits of it. And that could be one little living area for someone there, and another one there. You could, I reckon, you get blimey, you could get. I don't know. You've got to be able to get sort of at least 10 out of that, haven't you? At least 10 living spaces for 10 families or something like that. Oh, hang on a minute. They've only got have they only got 4? Is it 4 doors, 2 on each side? Or we'd have to have some more doors put in or something like that. Only small windows. And you can get little window boxes for underneath. What would you do with it? Eh? Put a message underneath here. Or send us an email. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. If I purchased you, if I bought you and sent you round the Boeing 747 Virgin Atlantic Lady Penelope, what would you do with it? I'd like to know that. So that's a lovely thing. Thank you very much for sending me that. I've had a lot of pleasure out of looking at that, to be honest, Wendy. I've looked at all the pictures. There's more pictures than the one I just shown you. And read all the things. It says here, we will work with you closely and advise you on all of your transportation needs and have the capability to arrange all the logistics. The aircraft is located... Oh, it's in Arizona. Arizona, dear. Well, it's a long way to go, dear, to collect a plane. Oh, it must be on the American eBay, is it? Ah, yes. It's on the American eBay. Oh, there's another one here. Hang on a minute. Oh, this is cheaper. This is cheaper. Oh, no. I'm not having one of those. Oh, hang on. What is it? I thought it said Ryanair. We're not having anything to do with Ryanair. Not on this programme, dear. Nothing on Ryanair. We've got the birthdays coming up as well in a minute. Okay, this is a retired Airbus A340. Oh no, pathetically small, dear. Pathetic. After what I've just seen, I mean, how have I got all the audacity to even look at this? It's a Finn. What's that? Finn Air. Is that Finland? Finn Air. But that one's only 800,000. Or your starting bid is 299,000. Are there any more? No, it's just. I think it's just those two. Aircraft. Let's try aircraft. Let's just have a look. Aircraft. Oh, they've got those little. You know the little planes. I think they're called Cessnas. Cessnas. You can have one of those. How many is that old? That holds about 4 people. $5,600. That's a bit bad. Can you afford that? But you wouldn't be able to live in that. No, not like a Boeing 747 in the garden to upset all your neighbours. Thank you very much, Wendy. Something else I've discovered. Now, I'm not going to go on and on about caravans all the time, but a very good friend of mine, Angie, her name is. Now, she comes along to the karaoke on Sunday nights. Every Sunday night, we've got karaoke at the Golden Lion. That's in Sydenham. That's South East London, boys and girls. That's 8 p.m. till 12 midnight. Okay, karaoke on Sunday nights at the Golden Lion, Sydenham, 8 p.m. to 12 midnight. And Angie always comes with the Reverend Dave, who is a vicar. Are you a vicar? I'm not quite sure. You're very. I think you're a vicar or priest in a church in Borough, which is where I used to work, of course, in Belushi's. And she noted that I had this thing about caravans now, and has sent me a link to a site. Now you might want to have a look at this yourself and join up. It's called Wowcher. I bet you probably know about it already. This is how far behind I am, dear. Right, Wowcher. Wowcher. Wowcher.co.uk is the thing, and they have on there all sorts of extremely cheap deals, and I mean cheap deals. One of which, I'm just spitting at you there. One of them is caravans, okay? And let me give you an example here. You can have, and Shania and Vectis, get ready for this, because I could be on my way at some point. Now, hang on a minute. Here. Is this the one? Is this one? 1 minute. That could be it. Yes, here we go. An example of this is a 3 to 4 nights. What's that? 3 to 4 night? Or is that 3 days, 4 nights? I'm not sure. It says 3 to 4 nights Isle of Wight break plus the return ferry journey. Okay, and you get a self-catering caravan break on the Isle of Wight for up to 6. One's all right, doesn't matter. Stay at Landguard, Lower Hyde, or Thorness Bay Holiday Park. Relax in a bronze caravan or chalet with a shower room and WC. Now, I know bronze caravans don't have heating in every room, but that's okay. We're talking about the summer, I suppose. Return ferry from Portsmouth, which would be the one for me, or Lymington. It's got swimming pools, sports, leisure activities, daytime and evening entertainment, bars and restaurants. Stay on selected dates, so you can't choose. These are quite close. From the 3rd to the 27th of June, okay? So this wouldn't be suitable for me because I'm going somewhere in July anyway. And that, if you want that, boys and girls, £139. Now, that is a deal. That's a deal. 3 to 4 night Isle of Wight break and plus the return ferry, £139. So, did you go on the... did you take your car... Here, full details. Is it your car on the ferry? Let me have a look. I see. Oh, yes. So it's a 3-week... It would be a 3-night weekend break or a 4-night Monday to Friday type thing. So Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, go home Friday, okay? Where is it now? Yes. Holiday parks. When you expect to return ferry trip from mainland UK in a car. So it's a car ferry. That's shockingly good, isn't it? So you drive your car onto that, and that's easy. You know, it's just like going over a bridge. You haven't got it's not difficult or anything. It's just like driving on a road. All right. So you just drive onto the ferry in your car with up to 6 people or one on his own. I'm quite happy to go on my own. You drive on the Isle of Wight. It can't be far from where you come off the boat. It can't be because it's a small island, so it can't be more than half hour, 45-minute drive, I would guess. And 3 or 4 nights, £139. You can't beat that. And I'm looking at the pictures of the resort there, and it looks lovely. It really does. So there's all sorts of other things on this site. Wowchecker, WOWCHER.co.uk. There's loads of stuff. Hop on London bus too if you fancy coming to London for a little day out or perhaps a mini holiday or something like that. These buses are quite expensive. Now, when my sister came down to London with 2 of her children, this is a number of years ago actually, we were going to get on one of these buses, but they wanted, this was 10 years ago, and they wanted £25 each, which would have cost us about £150 to go on this bus. And we walked off. Well, there's a voucher offer on here from £6. From £6. So that's a massive saving. Massive saving. There's all sorts of stuff up there. There's facial, what do you call it? Cosmetic surgery on your faces. Lip plump. So you'll have massive great lips like that, won't you? Have you seen some of them who've had their lips plumped? Oh, they look hideous. Hideous. Why do they think it looks so good? They look awful, these people. Sherlock Unlocked Adventure. What's that? Sherlock Unlocked Adventure. £29 for an escape adventure for 2 people. So that's good as well. I mean, all these things. Oh, garden. It's got garden stuff. Hang on a minute. Garden furniture. Here you are. A swinging garden hammock. Perhaps I could rent that out to someone. Someone who's looking for somewhere to stay. Swinging garden hammock. Usually £120, 49 quid. So it really is worth looking at that. I'll give it to you again, okay? Wowcher, wowcher.co.uk. Wowcher.co.uk. All right, boys and girls? So that's that. Very, very, very pleased to announce that at last Facebook Live now seems to have sorted out whatever the problem was. There was a Facebook update yesterday for the iPhone. I've downloaded that, and yesterday we did two broadcasts, two broadcasts from the Karaoke Central Station last night, which was a fantastic night last night. It really was. There were a lot of people there. They all appeared to be enjoying themselves. Lots of singers last night, and lots of new faces as well. And you know what makes it for me is when you're packing up, and someone that you've never seen before comes up and tells you how much they enjoyed the night. And that happened 3 times last night. All foreign people. I think there was Spanish, or actually a mixture of people. There was Spanish, French, can't remember the other one. But they were all foreign, and they all come up and sung. One of them had a lovely name. Was it Marina? Marina. Isn't that a lovely name? I think it was Marina or Martina, something like that. And she had a lovely voice. And really good singers as well last night. I always say, for me, karaoke is not about fantastic singers. It's about coming up and having a go. If you are a fantastic singer, that's great. That's fantastic. And we're very, very pleased to have you. But I don't like to, wouldn't like anyone to think, oh, I'm not a very good singer, so I'm not going to have a go. No, that's not what it's about at all. It's about having a bit of a laugh, enjoying yourselves. That's, to me, what karaoke is about. Having a good night, however you want to do that, as long as it doesn't start, upsetting other people or anything like that. But last night, we had some really, really good singers, and it was just wonderful. Really, really wonderful last night. And we were able to do 2 hour-and-a-half Facebook Live shows last night, which quite a few of you enjoyed. So I'm glad you're still enjoying those. And we carry on doing them. And the reason I'm able to do them now so much is because I changed my phone contract. I've just got my very last bill from EE. EE there. See, that's EE there. And I was with EE, first Orange, which became EE, for over 20 years. And I told you before, I needed more data, so I was able to carry on doing these Facebook Live shows. And they were only able to offer me, I think it was 24 gig, and it was like something like 45 quid. And I was on the phone to about 3/4 of an hour to them. I'm going back here a couple of months now. If you probably, some of you already know this story, and they were just unable to give me what I wanted. So I went to 3. That's 3, and I had a terrible experience with them 20 years ago when they first started. They were a nightmare to deal with when something went wrong, an absolute nightmare. However, people have told me to try them again, and I swore blind then I would never ever go back to them. However, people told me, no, try them again. And what I did, I took out a limited contract, 1 month. I bought a SIM, 1 month rolling contract to see how that worked in all the places that I usually am. And it was fine. It was no worse or no better than anyone else. I will say I would say there's not as much 4G available on 3 yet. However, the Facebook live streams that you watch sometimes at home are indeed coming over 3G. Some of them come over 3G where there is no 4G signal. So apart from the fact that there seems to be less 4G on 3 than E, it works fine. So I swapped over. So I went with 3, and for £30 a month, I get unlimited data, unlimited phone calls, and unlimited texts. You know, it's a no-brainer, really, isn't it? And that all works very, very well. So I've saved myself a fortune. I've also cancelled my dongle. So I'm probably actually saving myself 30, 45. I must be saving myself about 20 quid a month anyway now, which is, 24. That's 200 quid a year. It all adds up to it. And don't be saying that. My mate would say, oh, it's only 20 quid. That's £200 a year, dear. £200. Gring! In the pocket. Thank you very much. Let's do this. Do you know, I keep cutting bits out of the newspaper to read you. Look, I've got all these here, and I never get to it. I never, ever get to it. We'll do another Facebook Live phone-in soon, I think. I'm just wondering if I can do one today or not. We might do one later this afternoon if I get the time, okay? Because I want to go and deal with some stuff in my garden at the moment. Yeah, but so we'll see how we do that. Right, let's do the birthdays to finish off with today, boys and girls. Just a few minor, but not minor, just a few little birthdays today. First of all, Coral DeVille. Top international drag queen extraordinaire I've worked with a couple of times. Happy birthday to you, my darling. And as always, as a lady's prerogative, no age next to you there, is there, my darling? Happy birthday, Carol. Barry Manilow fan, Gwen Irwin. Not long now. Gwen, are you coming to London? Will you be coming to London at all? It's Gwen's birthday today. Happy birthday, Gwen. Happy birthday today to Daniel Nielsen. Happy birthday, sir. This is only 4 today, isn't it? And happy birthday today to Daryl Bestford. Now, I was looking at your photographs, Daryl. You've been all over the world, haven't you? Now, where's those photos? Let me tell people where you've been. He's got pictures, the old pictures of him in a nightclub. Yes, we see that. One with him stroking a kangaroo. Timey kangaroo. Oh, I better not sing any Rolf Harris songs. Someone will be offended. Oh, really offended by that? You shouldn't be singing Rolf Harris songs. Shut up, shut up. Has he got a kangaroo stroking a kangaroo? There's pictures of him in America and diving. My God, look at them all. Now, I'm just trying to think where I know you from. Is it Belushi's? Did I work with you in Belushi's? I've got a feeling it's Belushi's that I know you from, or somewhere like that. And I'm just trying to find where those. I saw loads of pictures of you being all over the place, haven't you? And I can't find them now. Never mind. But I know some in America. There was some in America as well, and standing outside Universal Studios. So happy birthday to you all, boys and girls. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Coral, Gwen, Daniel and Daryl. Happy birthday to you. All right, have a nice day, boys and girls. I hope this short but strange little video production has brought a small file. Has brought a small smile to your face today. Yes, indeed. Anyway, that's it today. Now, tonight, Saturday night, I'm doing a one-off karaoke tonight at the place I always do on Tuesdays. That's at the Golden Lion in Royal College Street in Camden Town. Saturday night, that's tonight only, Saturday the 28th of May 2016. It's someone's birthday, so I'm imagining it's going to be very busy. So if you're a regular karaoke singer who likes to sing a lot, you may only get 1 or 2 songs in tonight, just to warn you, okay? So that's a one-off karaoke tonight on this Saturday at the Golden Lion in Royal College Street in Camden Town. If you can't get there tonight, we're back there on Tuesday, and indeed every Tuesday as usual. And that's 9 o'clock until 12 midday. Have a lovely, till 12 midnight. Have a lovely Saturday, okay? And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.